Do you think you really know economics? These MCQs are designed to even trap the toppers. Hello everyone, welcome to Score Settled. Now, an MCQ kind of an examination is such that will not go into much detail but will actually test whether you know the concept or not. So it is very important to even notice the minute informations that are hidden in these kind of questions. So today we'll be discussing some of them. Let's start. Now, the rise in the nominal stock of money causes. Now, first thing that an economics expert should come to know is that we are going to talk about your IS and LM framework, right? So, if we are saying a rise in nominal stock of money means there would be a rightward shift in your LM curve. So therefore, the LM curve will shift rightwards. So where the initial income level was this and interest level was I1, now with an increase in nominal stock and as a result of which the LM curve shifted to LM1, the real rate of interest has fallen to I2 and your income level has increased to Y2. And now we can say that interest rate has fallen and income has increased. And this is what your answer is going to be. And that's what we are going to find in the options, that there will be a reduction in your nominal interest rate and an increase in the equilibrium real income. So second is the answer in this case, right? Next question. Now, what does not come under the purview of functions of RBI? First thing, custodian of foreign exchange reserves. Yes, it definitely is. It issues banknotes. Obviously, yes, RBI issues the banknotes. Third, the lender of the last resort. Definitely yes. And multiple expansion of credit. No, this is actually the role of your commercial banks and not the RBI. Hence, what does not come under the purview is multiple expansion of credit, which is actually the job of the commercial banks and not the RBI, right? Next question. What is the permissible limit of foreign direct investment in India's defense industry through government route? The answer is 100%. Now you must be confused between 74 and 100%. So 100% is when it is approved through the government route, whereas 74% is when we have to adopt automatic route through new licenses, new industrial licenses. If you're going through the government, then it is 100%. If you're going through the automatic route via the new industrial license, then the limit is 74%. Please keep that in mind. Next question. As per the National Health Survey 5, what was the number of females per 1,000 males during survey period of 2019 to 21? And interestingly, I should say that the answer was 1020. So this is the first time a national survey has actually shown that females have outnumbered males in the country's population, right? And now, just for an extra information, National Family Health Survey, that is 4, which was there for the period of 2015 and 16, the data was 991 females per 1,000 males, right? And even for this 1020, you should know the rural and urban breakup. So in case of rural, the rural areas have actually shown or performed better in this respect, that is 1037 females per 1,000 males, whereas in case of urban areas it is 985 females per 1,000 males. This is with respect to NHS 5, which was for the period of 2019-21. Okay, now the last question. Which of the following is the current global measurement of the extreme poverty line? Now this exam was conducted in 2004 and accordingly the answer was $2.15 a day. But now in June 2025, the poverty line was updated to $3 per day, right? Now this basically represents, this $3 per day includes your basic food, basic food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, and this incorporates the $3 per day expenditure actually. And other poverty lines are your lower middle income. Lower middle income is 4.20 per day, and upper middle income is 8.30 per day. This is like the global standard that we have right now. Now, according to Indian statistics, our 5.3% of the population is living below poverty line, that is living below $3 per day expenditure, and which has actually declined steeply from 27.1% in 2011-12. But let's just forget these numbers. Let's just think other way around. Now, if we see it in rupee terms, right? So 5.3% of the population is actually spending rupees, or is actually spending less than or equal to rupees 285 per day in today's time, if we consider dollar price to be approximately 95 rupees per dollar, right? So it is actually spending less than rupees 285 per day. Okay, and similarly, if we say that, if we talk about lower middle income, right, which was nothing but $4.20 per day, which equals to approximately rupees 399. So the statistic says that it is 23.9% of the population comes under this bracket. So 23.9% of the population is actually spending less than rupees 400 per day, especially on basic necessities like food, clothing, shelter, right? And so with this, we can estimate the state of poverty that is still prevailing in our economy, right? Numbers may create an illusion, but we have to bottle it down to the reality, right? So spending rupees 400 per day, especially on basic goods like food, clothing, shelter, considering the price rises that we are experiencing in the economy today, right? So we can actually level it down to the kind of situation, the living standards the 25% of the population is living under, right? Approximately 25%, I should say, right? So we can make an estimate that what is the actual state, the social state, as well as the economic state of the country's population, right? So with this, we come to the end of the video. I hope you found something useful out of it, and we'll come back again with another set of very, very important questions in the next one. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.